So hey guys, and welcome to more Retro Games for Cheaters with me, Supernautus, and today we're playing Air Fortress, a Nintendo Entertainment System classic. Is classic the right word? I don't know. But it's a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with platforming elements as well. Developed by HAL Laboratory, and published by HAL Laboratory, and released in 1989 in the West, 87 in Japan. It's a horizontal shooter, but also there's a bit of kind of run and gun elements. And yeah, Hal Bailman. That's who we are. We're out to destroy the fortress and save Farmel. That's how it works. So let's get started with the game. As you can see, we're approaching the first Air Fortress. We're playing this with infinite health. Well, no, not infinite health, infinite lives, because, yeah, we could die. But yeah, familiar sort of feeling, side-scrolling shooter in this part of the game. Basically, there are inside and outside of fortress elements in this game. We have infinite lives in both cases, because you have to actually activate those as separate things. Can't blow that up, just best to stay out of its way. Ducking and diving, and not hitting asteroids if you can help it. Boost our energy. This is useful for when we are inside the fortress. The more energy we have, the easier it's going to be for us inside there. As you'll soon find out. It's not a particularly difficult game. There are some enemies that can be a bit of a pain, but nothing overtly troubling. There's many Starship Enterprise things attacking us. That's good. Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's, as with a lot of NES games, there's not a huge amount to it. And here we're about to land and enter the first fortress of the air type. They're all air fortresses, I guess. Or maybe, given the fact that we're wearing a suit like this, maybe there isn't any air in the fortress at all. So yeah, with this we can use the up and down keys on the D-pad to float up and down. And we don't take too much damage from falling. However, as you can see, the energy there will go down as we're standing here. Also, if we get hit, that will come down too. There are pickups for that we can get while we're down here to improve our energy usage, or rather to protect us from losing all our energy. The more flying up and down I do, the more energy we could potentially lose. This is easy enough, just drop, and then slot in, and the same there. Nice and easy, not too difficult. Up and down in the old fortresses, as you do. There's like a little, I don't know what you'd describe those as. Little tanks. Nothing down there. So yeah, it's just a case of travelling to the various elevators, getting yourself through the area. This thing's going to appear just as I arrive here, but as I say, pick up some energy pickups and you're good to go. Pick that up too. There's going to be another butterfly just there. Come in. And then we go up through this little pipe. Easy progress. Not too many major enemies in this area. And we come across, this is the kind of boss of the stage, I guess. Doesn't do anything to us, so I don't really know what we're too worried about. Walk across, get in our ship, and we're out of here. To move on to Fortress number 2. Obviously, I've gone back to kind of doing some commentaries on these games. I do so many of them, and sometimes the sitting in silence is a little, I don't know, dull. I just realised why that looks like a weird ship. It's because we're lying on top of it. Our astronaut guy is lying on top of that ship. I'd have thought that, if anything, he's more concerned about his energy or his air supply now than any time before. I crashed into the wall. Don't crash into the walls, because it will kill you, obviously. More of this level is pretty much about avoiding obstacles. Plenty of energy, as you can see, for our next air fortress, I'm sure. Oh yeah, you can't go down there. This will test the limits of whether the cheats are actually working or not. Can't destroy the asteroids, just stay below them. These things will chase us, so we need to do a kind of circular motion, get out behind them. There we go. Clear out all these things. Can't get to that one because of the asteroid in the way. Collect more energy. Because that's pretty much the goal before we enter the fortress. Yet again. Ba 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 ba. Sounds like some sort of, I don't know. Then the music becomes something else inside. Ba 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 ba. In fact, is the music... I'm just going to turn it up a little bit for you guys, because I feel like we can easily have some more volume for the music. Hopefully you're getting the audio a bit better there. Why am I not able to shoot? Oh, I am. Okay. That will have to float up there. One of the buttons that we could use for shooting is not letting me shoot anymore. Oh, that one didn't die immediately. That's fine. Oh. There we go. Somehow we got him. All these enemies that were taking one shot to die before are suddenly taking quite a few more. There we go. Like, he'll take 2 shots. And to watch our energy as well. Uh-oh, that's gonna fire. Okay, that just... That actually just stopped us from flying. That's fine. They're going to do it as well, aren't they? Oh no. It's alright. We're okay. We're good. The only trouble is that doing that is obviously draining our energy a bit. We can't fly up while that's draining us, it would appear. It wasn't really draining anything, it was just bypass them completely, I guess. Just bypass them completely. Okay, now that other button's working. That seems to do more damage. Maybe that was the mistake we were making before. Infinite lives. And looks like nearly infinite health as well, to be fair. Definitely helps there. Oh, here we go, more enemies. Not one hit. At least not so far. Just avoid them. That's gone. There we go. Get rid of him because he was being a bit of a pain. Oh, another one. Dead. What's next? Another platform. Are we near the boss of this level yet? I notice my energy's getting quite low. Well, I say low. There we go. Still plenty, I think, to get through this place. You could probably play this game, you know, like we did with another one before, we could probably play this game without killing anything. Except for the necessary things. As long as we stay there, we're okay. So again, our health is quite low. Which path? Which path should we take? Do they both go to the same place? Okay. Only escape. Looks like we have to go through the other one. That's fine though. So that was the left-hand one, we need to go through the right-hand one. I'm assuming to take the boss on. Oh, we got a bit of a... Uh-oh, gonna get crushed. Crushed! Crushed! Get out of here! There we go. There we go. That'll do it. Now we can go up. That's not a frustrating level at all. These can't be destroyed, just in case you were thinking they could. So, we've got to go back all the way through all this to escape, by the look of things. Go away. Missed it. That thing's still chasing us, that butterfly. There we go, problem solved. Oh, there's a guy, and I'm dead. I'm hoping that that doesn't immediately end the game. So what we could say then about that was... the cheats didn't work! Sometimes they don't. So there you go. That was about as far as we get. As I say, every time I do this, my thought is that I either do it until we finish the game, or I do it until we prove that the cheat didn't work. In this case, we got into the secondary fortress, and they just packed in. Maybe they were never working, who really knows. Anyway, that was an unsuccessful Retro Games for Cheaters today, but I think we may come back with something else a little bit later on as well. If you did enjoy what you were seeing, please feel free to hit that like button, maybe add a subscription too, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye for now.